Talk to me, man. It's your boy Ken, a.k.a. the Petite Rock Castle. Thank you for tuning in. We about to get right into the proceedings this evening. If you like what you're hearing, feel free to follow me on Twitter. That is manlikekimber on Twitter. If you like what you're seeing, feel free to follow me on Instagram. That is manlikekimber on Instagram. We've got the YouTube channel up, The Weekly Canon. We're going to be here to keep it lighthearted. We probably won't do too many player ratings, things like that. Won't do too many hot takes. A lot of funny conspiracy theories. A lot of shit from players' Instagrams. Here's our drop.
New Weekly Canon.
Thank you, everybody. Round of applause for everyone involved. Once again, my name is Ken, and this is the Weekly Canon. Here's our drop.
New Weekly Canon.
I am going to be here a couple times a week. Just drop it in whenever I can, talking about what's been going on, There's not really going to be too much of a form to this. We're going to have a loose topic. Every now and then we might do a grab bag. But for the most part, we're just going to drop in with a few things to say, and we're going to get out. I'm not going to do a lot of previews and reviews on this channel. If you want to see a preview or a review of mine, please follow me on Twitter and or Instagram. Once again, that's manlikekimber. On match days, day of, I will be dropping a preview, giving you the scoreline prediction. After the match, maybe, I'll give you a bit of a review, a few quick things I saw that I liked, that I didn't like. We're not going to keep it long. We're not going to keep you long. And we're not going to have too many hot takes or bad things to say. Most of it is going to be positive unless it's an absolute catastrophe of a game. That is not what we're here for. We're just here to have some fun. Can we get some air horns for some fun? Let's keep it going, wagwan. All right, so today's topic that we're actually going to jump into for a few moments is the transfer window. It is 7 days into the transfer window. There are a lot of rumors out there. There are a lot of people tweeting things, a lot of reporters saying things and not saying things. I am just going to spend a few moments going through what I really think is going to pop our transfer window off, what is really going to get us rolling, and let's get to one of these sound bites that everybody seems to love. All right, let's go.
This is a story that will go down in the love and hip-hop history books. But what is the truth? What is a lie?
So, a lot of people think that our transfer window is really going to pop off when Aaron Ramsey leaves, if we're going to be able to get any money for Aaron Ramsey in January. I personally hope we're going to get a little bit of cash for Aaron Ramsey in January. I'm not really holding out hope that we will. Where I think our transfer window is really going to get started is with the Mo Elneny transfer. And I know you guys are sitting there thinking, Ken, what's going on with the Mo Elneny transfer?
Never, ever said nothing about him.
Yeah, nobody's really talking about this, right? But if you've been following your wires and doing your researches and your Googles, you will know that Mo Elneny has been rumored to leave the club for at least a window or so now. There was a deal on to Leicester. He was supposed to leave for Leicester this summer, but he, I guess he didn't come to personal terms, or they couldn't put the package together, so he didn't move this summer. But it looks like the wheels of the transfer bus are going round and round. Vicente Iborra just moved from Leicester to Villarreal, I believe. Let me do a quick double check of this. So Vicente Iborra moved to Villarreal. from Leicester about, I guess, a day or two ago by the time you're seeing this. So that means that Leicester will probably be in the market for another midfielder. Generally, the way these transfers work is that one club has to sell a player to bring in another player. Arsenal is usually in that situation also, especially with our inflated wage structure. More on that probably in another episode. But yeah, as it currently stands, especially in the winter window, we are going to have to sell a player to finance a move for another player. So with the Vincent Iborra transfer out of Leicester to Villarreal, I think in the next couple of days, maybe even a week or so, Mo Elneny is going to be on the move to Leicester City. And I think that if Mo Elneny's on the move to Leicester City, that is what's going to kick our transfer window off. And that is where we are going to be on the move for either Dennis Suarez or we are going to be on the move for Yannick Carrasco, which is kind of new, popping up. I think we are going to opt for Suarez over Carrasco, but people have been talking about Ever Banega. Oh, damn, that didn't go off the way I wanted to. We still got some technical difficulties going on here, but people have been talking about Ever Banega. And while Emery is a fan of Ever Banega, I don't think our transfer board of Sanelli and Sven Mislintat, probably said that wrong, is going to opt for another transfer of a 30-year-old, especially when we can try to get Dennis Suarez in for something decent. And if he ends up playing really well, we can resell him for a higher amount. So let's get on with these Dennis Suarez and Carrasco rumors. Okay, so the word on the street is that we are currently in negotiations with Dennis Suarez. Dennis Suarez, for those of you who don't know, is currently a Barcelona player. He is a pretty good player, I would say. He came through the academy, La Mesa, with another player on our team, Hector Bellerin. They're pretty tight, and they've been playing footsies over the social medias or whatever. But yeah, he is valued at $20 million. Barcelona wants to sign him, but he doesn't see a path to the first team there, so he's looking for other options. It's rumored that we want to do a loan deal and sign him in the summer if we can't sell a player, Elneny. But if we can sell a player, Elneny, we should be in the market to sign him outright. Same thing goes for Yannick Carrasco, but his situation is a little different. Carrasco is currently in China right now, but it seems like his Chinese club, Dalian, I believe he plays for Beijing Dalian right now. He plays for one of the Dalians in China. But anyway, his current club, I do not think wants to sell him. I think he might actually be on loan with him there. Nope. Okay, so it looks like what the scoop is from Canon Insider is that AC Milan were the first club to contact Dalian, Beijing Dalian, about the Belgian. He is Belgian. About his availability. And it looks like he is available. But the problem might end up being his salary. It looks like he's looking for around 10.5 mil a year, which maybe works out to a little more than 100K a week in wages. I don't think that would be a problem for Arsenal. I think the problem for Arsenal on this would actually be the transfer fee. So Suarez is valued at 20 million. Beijing Dalian paid 26.5 for Yannick Carrasco last year, I believe. So I'm not exactly sure if they're going to be willing to. Let him go for a cut price. But I do think that one of these deals will get done. I think that one of these deals, either of these deals, hinges on the Elneny to Leicester transfer. I believe what we are holding out for on the Elneny to Leicester transfer, I believe, is more money. I believe Elneny is rumored to be heading to Leicester. He was rumored to be headed to Leicester over the summer for, I guess like 9.5 million. I think Arsenal is holding out somewhere for closer to the 15 to 20 mil range. It looks like Leicester made a bid this summer for around 10 mil. Arsenal's holding out for closer to 15 mil. If we can put together that 15 mil package, then maybe we pick up Suarez. If we have the extra cash, maybe we can get Carrasco. Fingers crossed. That's really all I have on that situation. Thank you for listening to this. Thank you for checking out the show. These will get longer and more expansive. This is our first foray into this. Expect another broadcast over the next day or two. Hopefully we'll get one out to you Wednesday or Thursday. Thank you for listening. This has been we got to work on this. Thank you for listening. This has been
New Weekly Canon.
All right. And until the next North London Derby, we will be leaving on this.
See you
Have
soon.
a great evening, and don't
And
forget,
enjoy.
North London is red.
All right. Round of applause, everyone. And we are out.
Come on, guys. Subscribe.
Peace.
Right now.